You know, we often say to couples, choose your ruts carefully because you're going to be in them for a long time, and
Yeah.
you will find that you develop habits, some good, some bad.
That's true.
And if you have a habit that you want to break and kind of a pattern or routine of behavior that you want to change, it's going to take some deliberate work for both of you to make that happen.
Well, and I tell you what, here's the trouble with this. When you experience a loss of something, it really kind of takes the pleasure out of it to ask for it,
Right.
because then you feel like it's obligatory. So you're kind of in that, catch-22.
Right.
But I'll tell you what, you can say some things that invite those moments, without it becoming a demand. You can say, you know what I miss? I miss holding your hand. Or you could reach out and hold his hand and say, I miss this. I'd like to do more of this. Or whatever it is. Let him know that it's something you love and that you enjoy, rather than it being a demand or a needy kind of thing you're placing on.
Right, and sometimes we've even prescribed to a couple the whatever happened to list.
That's exactly right. That's a great technique.
Because you can make a list, just the two of you together, and it goes on both sides. Whatever happened to our hand holding? Whatever happened to
that kiss goodnight?
Yeah.
Or whatever it is. And, it's a fun way to say, look, I miss this. It's not like I'm mad at you. It's just something I wish we had.
Right. And by the way, there's also seasons in marriage.
Yeah.
And so if your husband is going through a tough time that's very stressful, sometimes that causes a guy to pull back on some of these behaviors.
Mm-hmm.
When he's more relaxed, more comfortable, more confident, they might be there. And so check that out too. I just want you to consider this in the process.
It's also fun to let them know, you might say, did you ever realize what kind of power you had over me when you'd say, I'm the prettiest girl around? I would revel in that for days,
Right.
And you don't have to say, am I pretty now? Put them on the spot, because you're not going to enjoy that compliment. But let him know how much power it has, and it might remind him, yeah, I'd like to lean into that again.
Absolutely.